Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk some crypto, as we've seen a lot of liquidations plague the entire crypto landscape as of recent, and kind of a changing of the course because we did get an interest rate cut coming down from some dovish news from the Fed. And then now the crypto market is plummeting. Okay, so let's go over what's happening right now. I am involved with the Trump trade right now, but we're going to be talking Trump token right now on the channel, as I do want to kind of get into the good and the bad here in this video. So if you do hold Trump, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And this is not a political video, mind you. This is a crypto video. And if we can find a way to be benefited by the Trump token in itself, for longing it, shorting it, what have you, we're going to talk about it because it is relevant for the crypto discussion out there. Okay. And as we get down into this, guys, I am trading on BITUNIX right now currently. If you aren't using BITUNIX, I do have a link down below. You will get 25% bonus to your futures trading account. If you do want to trade with me, great. If not, that's fine too. This is not financial advice. I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell crypto, just a way for me to share with you guys what I'm doing. And if it does check all your boxes and you are a leverage trader out there and you want that promotion, it's a great interface. It's an exchange that I use. I have a very good experience with it. And just make sure it's right for you, where you're located, and understand their terms and conditions before doing anything financial. But if that all does check out and you want to get involved, BITUNIX, you will find that link down below in the description. Okay. So looking at the market, and I was just looking at a few cryptos, but we have shifted red, quite frankly, across the board. And the Trump token, okay, and this is where we're going to pull up the trading view, because I do want to talk about what we've actually witnessed here over the last 48 hours or so. This was a crypto back on the 28th of October that was trading at around $6.77. And all of a sudden, okay, we just had some massive news come about within the Trump ETF consideration, and also some other things that were happening, but we're not going to talk about that. And then all of a sudden, out of thin air, a crypto that was basically dead and forgotten about pumped about 25 to 30% there in a very short time frame, just a little over 24 hours. And then from there on, guys, pretty much as I've labeled it right at that top, okay, this is kind of where I opened up a short position, and we are seeing a 15% decrease in literally less than 24 hours. Okay, so what will happen? Time will tell. Maybe we will reach back down to this floor. I hope so, because that will mean that I will be very profitable within that trade. But if we do hit down to this level, and this is going to be kind of where we look at $6.77, that would be representative of a little bit more of a road to go, as that will represent about 8% further into the red. I hope that happens, okay, because that will be a very significant win for me in my portfolio. But that's where we have flash momentum down, and let's just ride that ski slope all the way down to the zero for all things considered, right? I don't typically like to short crypto, but when we do get buy the rumor, sell the news events, when we get these big macro considerations, and something's just basically outperforming the entire market sentiment, it opens up the door for a lot of trades that you can make. So that's something that I did do. So that's currently a trade that I'm in right now. And I wanted to share that with you guys before we get going and talk about the strong November that people are looking for as 4 factors behind the optimism, making the other case for the Trump token. And now I was a buyer arguably on day one, okay? $3 is what I bought my first Trump token at. So I do want to preface this all by saying that I was an advocate and a bull of Trump, okay? We rode that son of a gun up to $70 and beyond. Out of thin air in 48 hours, it was a top 15 crypto, okay? Probably the wildest thing I've ever been a part of and witnessed in my lifetime trading crypto. So it works both ways, but also now that we look at it, guys, this is something that has just significantly kind of changed its course, as we are down now at that $7 level that has been kind of that renewed, I guess you would say, floor, as that's where we've been pretty much stable throughout kind of the last year or so, okay? But the renewed optimism, this is where we look into the momentum, right? A lot of technicals, as we've seen, okay? This is where we looked into the crypto Black Friday crash that we saw losing 70% of its value, but today surged to a 6-week high, $8.60 at press time. We are down considerably from that level, okay? But it is still worth to talk about why this is happening, okay? So this article is kind of looking at the on-chain data and broader developments for several factors where we could see strong performance throughout the next month. This would be the sustained accumulation and declining exchange balances coming from Nansen. If we do continue this pattern, that's holder confidence that will go up. Okay, lower intent to sell according to these current market conditions. That's a metric that you want to see if you are making the bull case. Okay. Someone created new wallets to buy Trump spot on Solana while also going long on Trump Hyperliquid. Okay, already at $1.5 million in profit. So huge whale momentum and movement for the bull case for Trump. Okay. One thing to kind of keep in mind, though, if you are trading Trump, please be wary of the fact that the top 10 holders own roughly about 92.5% of the supply. So whale control can drive the price swings and attribute a lot of volatility. Okay. Also, the trading activity surging to new highs. We've seen this from the DEX reaching their highest levels in the past 3 months on decentralized exchanges. But the buy volume has been notably higher than the sell volume. Okay. So that's looking at a growing active market participation metric that I wanted to highlight as well. Okay. Also, the Canary Trump Coin ETF. All right. That's kind of why I shorted Trump, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news, rinse, wash, repeat. Okay. Not saying that I don't believe that Trump can do something crazy down the road, but just in a short-term trading window, less than a week, 3 to 5 days tops. Okay. That's where I wanted to make a move and to kind of just fade the news. Okay. So that's kind of where we look into that. And then also, we have broken out of a falling wedge pattern, which that bullish formation typically signals a possible trend to a reversal to the upward side. And that's kind of the classic fake breakout before the final breakout above the resistance. And now the Trump chart looks healthier with that clean breakout and that they are showing up for a solid rally this season. Another analyst has confirmed in his opinion. Okay, so that's the kind of 4 data points, right? Whale accumulation, the ETF news, the bullish chart formation as well, setting up for a notable November, as this article claims. As we kind of segue back to the chart, guys, this is where I'm looking at a ski slope, okay? And I'm hoping to ride this down, for me personally, right to about the $6.80 level. Then I'll start to take some profits for me personally. I'm not telling you to buy or sell crypto. I'm not going to say go chase a short that I'm making. Won't do that. I'm not going to give you guys financial advice, but I wanted to kind of highlight the moves that I'm making in the market currently and just kind of illustrate to you what run Trump has been on, okay? Because for the red that it is giving up right now, okay, this is something where on October 28th, this was a crypto that was at $6.70. And for all things being considered, it's been a very substantial, almost 30% move. And if we even date it back farther into October 25th to be exact, this is where you had almost a 40% upward swing in 2 days in time. Okay, so it still has life, in my opinion. It's going to be extremely volatile, rocky. I think it's very much open to market manipulation. Like I said, the top 10 holders make up a vast majority of the supply. But that's kind of my update there for you guys within Trump token. Leave a comment down below. Are you riding the wave? Are you guys shorting Trump as well? Or have you made moves into the opposite direction? Curious to hear what your guys' plays are right now in the market. Okay, but that's what I got. I wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to subscribe down below. Also, if you do want to start trading with me on BITUNIX, you can find that link in the description. But I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.